Welcome, welcome. If you want to skip straight to the good stuff, the crawling will begin at about 6.5 minutes. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here on the rocks with the Ascent 18 Scout 2, and I just wanted to show you real quick some of the easy changes I've made in order to streamline and balance this crawler. I think it's more of a trail truck, but it does have some crawlability. So up close, I've got my ESC sitting right on top of my transmission and motor. I didn't want anything on my sliders, just because I didn't want anything on my sliders. I made some homemade, well actually, home hacked. These were for a TRX-4M. I ordered them up, cut them in half, and they did what I needed them to do to get the shocks where I wanted them to be. I'm running stock shocks up front and the Endura 53, I think is what they are, big bores in the rear. I use about 6 drops of 25 weight oil in the shocks. It's really all about what you want to do. In the rear, we've got some brass, of course. In the front, we got some brass, of course. I've extended that servo horn to maximize the steering angle. The closer that you can get these two without touching in full lock, as long as it doesn't touch, see how close it gets? But it's not touching. So I'm getting maximum steering angle. Got the stock servo horn in here, and I haven't had any problems yet, even with all the added weight. We've got the Endura 1.3 all brass wheels with the Endura Swamp Claw 64x24 tires stretched onto the 1.3 inch wheel. That's a 1 inch tire, and inside there I've got the dual stage foam that you can get for the specific tire. Now underneath the truck, we've got the Endura skid plate, belly plate, motor mount, whatever you want to call it. We've got some steel drive shafts, and we've got some all brass links, high clearance links, front and rear. And then up front, I've got brass knuckles, brass diff cover, and that's about it, other than a little bit of cut and clearance. As you can see, had to cut and clearance for the wheels and tires. Also, almost forgot, I run 5mm stud extenders off of the portals. I run a 5mm extender left and right, and it gives me a lot more balance, it seems, and helps me pull over obstacles when that front end is pulling over. Speaking of front end pulling, we do have an overdrive in the front, and the the rear end is stock. Stock gears in the rear, overdrive in the front, and of course I've packed these with marine grease just because I don't like having metal on metal without some lube, you know what I mean? We got a 24-to-1 all metal Endura transmission behind the Endura purple, and I believe that is the 180 Endura purple with the 24-to-1 gearing. So enough chit chat. I'm gonna go find a nice spot on the rocks here, and we will see what this baby can do. Give you a quick look at where we're crawling today. Pretty cool spot. We're located in Garland, Texas, and I was born here back about 30-something, almost 40 years ago, but this creek's always been here. I'm sure folks a little bit older than me could tell you a lot of stories about this creek. And a lot of times it's not the prettiest place because sadly a lot of litter gets washed downstream from irresponsible and unregulated care. But here's where we're going to set up. And I know the white stone kind of tricks the eye, but don't let it fool you. This stuff is pretty slippery, and it likes to flake away and give you a real fight for traction. And I find that challenge very entertaining. I have a lot of fun out here, and there are lines for days. I mean, looking closer at this terrain, you can really see there's dips and cuts, humps, hills, small scale cliffs. I mean, if this were 24 times scaled up, or even 18 or even 10, this would be a massive piece of earth. And to drive a vehicle up such a cliff would be terrifying. And that's the kind of mindset some of us RC nerds walk around with in our head when we see different places where we could challenge our mind and our driving ability, either with a full-scale vehicle or a small-scale replica. So what we're about to do is try out the Red Cat Ascent 18 Scout 2. It's got that Injora purple motor. It's got a lot of brass upgrades with the big 1.3s. This truck weighed in at a kilogram, 1,000 grams. I've got that video on my channel if you want to go check it out. But give me just a minute to get the camera set up here, and we're going to just see how this thing can handle these hills. Right off the bat, I like the sound that this truck makes. It's not that whiny ESC sound. It's more like sounds a little more like a truck. And currently, it is just tearing into the face of this soft layer of stone, getting rid of all the loose stuff. Oh, wow. Wow. It really just walked up the... Okay, here we go. Going on. Let me zoom you guys in a little more. Maybe you can catch some of this. I'm here by myself and filming with a tripod. Please bear with me. No way. Even this brushed Injora motor, it has very good low speed control. I'm happy with it, especially with the 24-to-1 transmission. Whoa. Oh, that was good. That was really good. All right. What a climb. Dude, if you can't dig that, I don't know why you're in this hobby. All right, coming to the end of my time here today, and the final challenge for the Scout is going to be double hump hill. We're going to go up, over, through the gorge, up, over, and try to make it down without flipping. That rock marks the gate. Oh, we touched the gate. That's okay. All right, we got to get into the gorge. We're gonna try not to flip here. Oh, I'm in trouble. Now, one of my favorite parts of this particular trail, and you can see there's some evidence of fellow enthusiasts in the background. I'm loving it. But I call this spot the Dragon's Back, mainly because when I was on it with my TRX4, I was dragging the back. Anyway, doesn't look like a dragon's back. Let's see how she does with the Scout. Got a sharp drop off here. Oh yeah, she's holding her own. Good job, yes. Now, instead of carrying on this way, which is more of a 10th scale trail, we're gonna go right back up. So we're gonna test this turning radius. Pretty impressive. The stock Red Cat front axle with the 5mm portal stub extensions. Now in stock configuration, I had a lot of trouble with this hill. Yeah, it likes to hug that wall. So what I do, get it lined up here. No. Get over there. Get over there. Yeah, right back up the dragon's back. See if we can handle this drop without flipping. Nice. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to thank you for having an attention span and showing some support. Appreciate that. This channel hasn't gotten to the point of its potential, and I think that if we could grow this channel, we could do a lot for other people in the community. And me in particular, I'd like to help fellow veterans. Veterans of all types. In good situations, bad situations. I'd like to help all of the people. But really the veterans. I'd like to get up over that ledge. Yeah. Okay, over that ledge now. I want this front right wheel to keep a bite. Keep a bite. The trick is not to tip over. We got to back up a little. Oh. Don't tip. Guys, we are hanging on. We are barely hanging on. Look at that. Look at that side hill action. I gotta get a picture. That might just be the thumbnail. Ah. Okay, we're back. No way! Oh, wow. Wow, the stock truck never would have done that. That was awesome. Click the like button right now if that was awesome. Dude, so impressed. I love this truck. My wife got me this truck for Christmas. And I absolutely love this truck. Babe, thank you. She probably won't watch, but if she does, thanks, babe. You're the best. Wow. I am just blown away by how these 1-inch tires with dual stage foam stretched onto 1.3-inch brass Endura beadlocks. I mean, look, there is zero deformation. We've got zero fold, and we're holding that wall. This Scout weighs a kilo, a full kilo. I've got another video on the channel to prove that. Wow. That's all I got for footage for today. Messed around, trying to learn how to do this stuff, and I deleted some clips. I had an outro. We'll do that next time. Click subscribe. Click the like button, and somebody's gonna win that truck. Thanks for watching.